Good night, everybody. If you're wondering why I'm in my garage and you didn't watch my video from yesterday, it's because my son's asleep in his room, my wife's asleep in the living room, so Dad's got to come into his garage instead of the comfort of his air-conditioned office, holding my lap mic still. If you're new to the channel, it sounds funny if I have it on my shirt. So guys, what an incredible weekend, what an incredible night. It was an amazing card, and then the Ryan Garcia versus Haney to finish it off. I mean, just an absolute explosion of fireworks. Comment down below, guys. Who do you think was actually going to win that fight? Like originally, did you think Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia? Obviously, I knew Devin Haney was going to win before the fight in my mind if I was going to bet my money on it. But, you know, you look at the money line of Ryan Garcia, plus 800. Also, too, it would have been more spectacular for Ryan to win. So that's the reason why I wanted Ryan to win, because I knew to have more of like a shock and wow factor. I just dropped a video going over his fight highlights, a little bit of my thoughts, kind of about the judges' scoring. And this, I'm going to go over the press conference. It's going to be all the highlights. It's going to be the majority of the press conference, just kind of without all the annoying stuff and like the promoters talking and their dads and all that cut out. And so with that being said, he said some interesting things. Let's go ahead and get started with the first video.
I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat fucking Devin Haney and still drank every day and still beat him. And I did everything. Not what the fuck? Hey, what happened? False reality, right? Drank every single night, went out on the first Monday and a Tuesday and drank. What happened? I won.
He did calm down.
Not necessarily. Wait. Not necessarily am I proud of that, but I'm just saying this is. It was a statement to show you guys can't really fuck with me.
That's right.
I do whatever I want. I still win.
He did settle down on Sunday though.
So you see that, guys, like the first thing, and so these video cuts are in chronological order, okay? So it's going to be from like right when Ryan Garcia goes on, like that was almost the beginning, and then as it goes on, it's going to be in the correct order, okay, or correct sequence. So Ryan Garcia, the first thing he does, he's judging about drinking, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. His dad said he slowed it down on Friday, whatever, but it's just such a weird thing for a champion to do. This guy was the poster boy for politically correct, you know. He was like the Dolce & Gabbana model. He's kind of like the, you know, the pretty boy next door type, you know, like the social media type, you know, famous kid, and who also boxed and had extremely quick hands and was really good on the speed bag. That's why he exploded, and he was just really brand friendly is the thing I'm trying to get. And now I'm thinking after all doing this, he's losing deals, he's losing contracts. I mean, no one wants this kid to represent their company, right? And you got to think in boxing, you know, the really big, so like Dolce & Gabbana is a huge one, right? And you got to think in order to have these, you can lose that really quickly based off you get a bad reputation, right? So a lot of these brands are only spending money on people who are going to elevate their brands, not bring them down. So I believe he's going to lose a lot of sponsorships. If not current ones, he's going to lose opportunities 100%. Now, this performance may have turned that all around, but it's just crazy. Comes out, I drink every single day, dude. The majority of your audience, as in your followers, I'm not saying the people who bought the pay-per-view fight, but the majority of his followers are going to be children, right? And let's go to the next video.
But like I was just having fun, man. I'm just looking. I'm going through a lot, you know. I went through a divorce. A lot of shit's been happening to me, you know, outside my life, that low-key kind of broke me. So, you know, I did what I felt I needed to do to feel okay. And so I drank every day, and I did whatever I wanted.
And so, you know, you see he's going through this. He's like, I drank every day. You know, he opens up about his mental health issues. I've definitely done some videos about that, covered it. I absolutely think he did have a mental break or showing signs of mania just through the shit he was posting. But, you know, he's talking about going through a divorce, man. I couldn't imagine that. And then also on the public stage, millions of people watching. So, you know, did he train half-assed for this fight? Is that what I'm getting at? Like, just because you're training your butt off and you're going drinking every day, that's going to hinder your performance regardless. But it's like, how was your training too? And I know Ryan Garcia started, you know, doing the shoulder roll a few fights ago, but now he's like, you know, he would throw 1-2, and then when you do a shoulder roll, he would like put his arm down and he'd turn his whole body like this. And Devin Haney was forced to punch right here. And another thing is Ryan Garcia, you know, he would pressure Haney, and then when Haney, let's say he's pressuring Haney, right, and now Haney would duck down, you know, and Ryan Garcia would try to just throw a quick right hand or left hand kind of at the back of his head, you know. And yeah, you could say, you know, Haney is trying to dodge a punch, so he's moving his head, and then Ryan's throwing it. But there was a couple of times where I was like, you know what, that was pretty close. So to me, it worked, obviously. He beat the WBC world champion. Handily beat him. I mean, it was an amazing fight. It was one of the best boxing matches I've ever seen. Amazing performance. But his technique, even though he won, but like he won through power, aggression, and he just earned Devin Haney's respect from the first round all the way to the 12th round. But I was seeing some things that maybe shown, you know, he's not really refining the fundamentals like Devin Haney did, right? But at the end of the day, he did get the W. Let's go to the next clip.
Did this chaotic build-up really help you focus on?
Man, you don't know half of the shit I've been through my life. Like, that shit was nothing. Like, I've been through some crazy-ass moments. This whole fight week was crazy. Like, crazy. You have no clue. Y'all have no clue. Fucking no clue. Shit was hilarious. It'll come out one day.
Yeah, and and Oscar, what do you think?
I swear I had brown hair on Monday. Now I got gray hair and shit.
No, but look, Ryan, I mean...
You know what a fun thing it would be to do, guys, if you ever have some free time and you're bored or curious? Like, just watch, like, look up, like, Oscar De La Hoya's getting stressed out by Ryan Garcia. Anytime Ryan Garcia's been talking recently, or even just in previous ones, you just see it gets him so nervous. It's so funny. The golden boy doesn't want anything, like, to tarnish whatever is in his created fake make-believe world of, you know, upper echelons of boxing. And it's just it's funny seeing it nervous, but it's like, yeah, Ryan Garcia went through some shit. It's clear. His whole team has talked about it. You can see the stress and the hurt. It's physically, it's giving him a tangible reaction to Oscar De La Hoya. He can feel it. And I'm just talking about what Ryan Garcia's been doing, which is basically just messing up and not being disciplined. And on the highest level, when you have all the resources in the world, all the money in the world, he's also divorced, so he doesn't have like a woman, or it doesn't matter, boyfriend, girlfriend, but he's not in a relationship for someone to hold him down and keep him accountable. So it's like he can just let off the leash and do whatever he wants, right? The mom is watching the baby. Why not go out, you know, for 16 days in a row and just be on uppers all night and not get any sleep and go crazy? Because to me, he seemed like he was a CRACK head. For a little bit. But let's go ahead and get in the next video.
This is Najee from Cigar Talk. Congratulations, big win tonight. This win, you know, in spectacular fashion with all the knockdowns, people have already started clamoring about a Tank part 2. How do you feel? Just, you know, obviously Tank has to take care of his business with Frank Martin in June, but how do you feel? What are your thoughts on trying to make that happen? You said I was disrespectful?
You can talk about whatever after that, but that's disrespectful. He don't take care of the business. We're not gonna get into that. I like him. I'm a Tank Davis fan, but at the same time,
I'm aware.
That's Frank Martin's trainer, bro.
I interviewed Derek. Derek knows. I'm just saying is that's a fight that people are clamoring for. It's been happening.
At the end of the day, Tank.
No disrespect. Respectfully.
Tank, I don't think Tank's gonna beat Frank Martin, but if he did, he wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140. I'm going 147. I can't make fucking 140. I never even technically fought at 140. I fought every time at 143. My body can't literally go lower than 143. It's impossible. I tried every technique. Can't do it.
The only way he's gonna fight Tank Davis, it's a catch weight, okay? At 45.
So, guys, the only thing I cut out was Frank Martin's trainer talking disrespectful, asking about Tank. Like I said, I cut out all the annoying stuff, all the old people talking that aren't the fighters, that aren't involved, as in getting in the ring and fighting, and just kind of taking the spotlight away and the attention away. That just seems that all of these boxing events seem to be is other people who aren't boxers getting in the limelight, whether it's a press conference, post-fight weigh-in, whatever. I think it's annoying. If you like that, give this content a thumbs up, guys. And if you like this style, guys, or just a regular person talking about fights, give it a thumbs up, guys. I'd love the support from y'all. So with this, Ryan Garcia also, let me see if I have this next clip in here. And for some reason, I didn't save it, but Oscar De La Hoya was essentially saying, you know, Ryan Garcia calls the shots now. He didn't say this part, but, you know, he doesn't carry the belt. But Oscar De La Hoya is talking about Ryan Garcia. Hey, he doesn't have the belt, but he beat the WBC champion. He basically is the people's champ. He is the face of boxing, and now he calls the shots is what he was saying. So and then they went on to say that, hey, you know, is there going to be a Tank rematch? And as you know, the Tank rematch, I don't know if any of these are rumors or not, but Ryan Garcia supposedly had a hurt rib. Tank Davis's camp spied on him. That's where they went for. They also fought at 135. Ryan is a huge 135er. Look how small Tank is. Also, they had the rehydration clause, guys, and when you're not rehydrated, I can't speak in terms of experience for a body shot, but when you're dehydrated, like for a face shot, man, you can get dazed so much easier. You recover way slower. And also, like, just like your performance, this is like an actual statistic. If you're just 2% dehydrated, your performance goes down. So imagine fighting. So yes, I know he dropped to a body shot. Did that have to do with the dehydration? Did it have to do with the separation of the ribs and being broke? I don't know. Is it that he just quit? I think a little bit of all three. It would have been awesome if he got hit in the body shot and then stood up, but I'm going off on a tangent here. Anyways, is it going to be different now that Ryan Garcia, you have to understand that Ryan making that Tank Davis fight and all those stipulations, like he made history and he bridged promotions, right? Which is one of the reasons why boxing is dying. And Ryan did do an awesome thing by doing that. Now he's fighting Devin Haney. Now I'd like to see some shakeup also too. Like, let's see Shakur Stevenson. Let's see Tank Davis fight each other or mix around. So now Ryan has the call. He has to say he's the king right now of boxing. It's whoever's going to fight. Is it going to be at 145 or 147? I would love to see a Tank Davison rematch. I would also like to see Ryan versus Shakur. I would also love to see Shakur versus Tank. I'd also love to see Haney versus Shakur. I'd also love to see Tank versus Haney. So there's so many amazing fights, guys, but right now it's Ryan's time. What do you think next for him? Is it going to be a rematch with Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or a rematch with Tank Davis, guys? But with all that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.